Here in this particular video, we are trying to see how pop function works. In main, we pushed four elements and tried displaying it. Now calling the pop function. So if you observe, uh, pop function is returning a value integer because it returns something. We are trying to capture it in another variable ELE. We declared ELE as int and trying to capture the element that is returned by the pop function into another variable. So by these two function calls, push and pop, we can clearly see the difference. The push is not returning anything, whereas pop is returning some value back to main. So by looking at the function call, we can easily understand whether a particular function returns back any value or it is not returning any value. So let us go back to the pop function. Because it is returning integer, we mentioned return type as int followed by the name of the function, that is pop. Here we are not sending anything to the function because stack is already globally available and top value is also globally available. We declared during the beginning of the program. Now, see here, the top is equal to -1 or not. We are cross-checking here. Why are we checking this condition? If top is -1, it is an indication that stack is having no elements. If no elements are there and trying to pop, it may result in underflow. That is the reason we need to verify whether elements are present or not. If not present, you have to return -1. Else, return the element whichever is there on the topmost. So stack is the array name and within the brackets top. You can also observe that we used top minus minus. This is post operation. So once the value, whatever is there in the topmost index, it gets returned, the index value is going to be reduced. Suppose if the value of top is 3, I am returning the value which is present in index 3. And then we have to reduce now the value of the top. The top must become 2. So both the tasks are going to be accomplished in line number 46. Returning the element which is present in topmost index as well as reducing the top element. Both of them are accomplished together. Now, if we see the output here, if we run the program, elements 10, 20, 30, and 40 are displayed in that order. And whatever is, whichever element is present at the topmost index, and here in this example, it is 40. So 40 is popped out. Once 40 is popped out, the top index is now going to point to number 30 because it is decremented by 1. So now when we are trying to display the stack elements, from 30 onwards, it is going to be visible. Suppose if we try to pop another element, let me run this pop operation once more and try to execute the function display. So because the here in this video, we are going to see how pop operation works. We pushed 4 elements, 10, 20, 30, 40, and tried displaying it in earlier videos. Now we are trying to see how pop is going to be executed. Here, if you see, uh, pop is returning back to us whichever element that is present in the topmost index. So the return type is mentioned as int. And because it is returning some value back to main, it is captured in a variable known as ELE. We declared ELE as integer. So if element is -1, then it is an indication that there are no elements present in the stack. Else, we are trying to display whatever element that got popped out. Let us see how this is implemented. So our first step during the execution of pop method is verification for underflow condition. If top is -1, that means no elements are there. If we trying to pop out when stack is empty, it results in underflow. So we are returning -1. Otherwise, we are returning the element which is present at the topmost index. Here, we are also doing another task by decrementing the value of top. So you can observe two things are happening in line number 46. It is returning the topmost element and also the value of top is decremented. Now, let us see here in main function. What is the output of this particular program? Initially, we inserted 4 elements. All the 4 elements are displayed. And then we tried executing the pop function. So whatever is present at the topmost index, that is 40, that is popped out. And because we decremented the value of top by 1, now when you try to display the stack elements are now only 30, 20, and 10. Let us try to execute pop function once more. So ELE is equal to pop. I'm not trying to display the element that is popped out, but I just want to display the elements of the stack by executing the display function. So as per my guess, because 30 is also popped out, we should be able to see only 20 and 10. Let us run the program and see whether my guess is correct or not. See, initially we have 4 elements, then 40 is popped out, and then we are having only 30, 20, and 10. And then we executed once more the pop function. But remember, we did not display, we did not print whatever element that is popped out. And tried displaying all the elements in the stack. Then it displayed only 20 and 10. This is how pop function works. Hope you understood this.